fine, folks. Just give me another minute. Alrighty, sorry about that, folks. I am back. Oh, let me turn that off. Not the music. That. There we go. Alright, so yeah, welcome back to Mecha Mondays. I'm your intrepid pilot Fragath, and today we are probably finishing Grendizer, the Feast of the Wolves. It's a metaphor, innit? And then my mic cuts out. And okay. Did everything break? Check, mic check. Is this working? Oh man, OBS does not like this. I don't know why. Okay, well, the controller's working again, so hopefully the voice isn't choppy, hopefully the sound isn't choppy. On my sound readout displays, it is not doing anything, so I don't know what that's all about. Okay, so we need to talk to Goro, which is this small, plucky child who is actually quite a sadist. He enjoys his Lepidoptery collection, wherein he catches butterflies and then stabs them.
Daisuke! I think something is happening in the sky.
Yes, we call those clouds, Goro. Clouds.
In the sky? Why? What did you see up there?
Nothing. At school I learned all about migratory birds, but here I don't see any. Isn't that strange?
It's even worse than I thought.
You're right. At this time of year, they should be flying over our land in droves. Maybe the UFOs scare them as much as we do.
Hikaru told me the same thing. Since then, she's been watching for the slightest cloud. Maybe you should talk to her. I think she's scared.
It's normal to be scared, you know. But I'll talk to her. Don't you worry.
Alright, what I actually wanted to do is I have it on, I won't say good authority, but some authority, that the Arabic dub is actually pretty good. So I'm going to see if I can find where that is. Here we go. So this could be exciting.
أما زلت تجول خلصة يا دايسكي؟ عد إلى العمل قبل أن يراك دامبي العجوز. مزاجه ليس جيدا مؤخرا. رأيته يخرج رشاشا من نوع ما من حظيرته.
That's scary. Somebody getting a machine gun out of his barn. Yo, Koji, are you still aggressively British?
ألم تخبرك هيكارو عني؟ آمل ألا تكون مرتعبة في أحشاء ذلك الوحش.
That actually sounds like a pretty good Koji Kabuto voice, I'm not gonna lie. I can't be upset. That's actually pretty good.
حان وقت ارتقاء اتحاد أصدقاء الفضاء. سيدفع الفيجا الثمن. إنني أنحدر من سلالة عريقة من الساموراي. لا يمكن خداعي.
I'm not fooling him either. What I meant to do was a different installment with a different dub every time, and then I totally forgot last week, so here we are. I'll change it up as we go. I'll get the French and the Italian dubs times to shine as well.
تبدين قلقة يا هيكارو. أكل شيء على ما يرام.
Stupid, sexy Daisuke.
أظن ذلك يا دايسكي، لكن لا يزال ما حدث في طوكيو يشغل عقلي.
Wow.
لا داعي للقلق حيال ذلك. أنا واثق من أنه سرعان ما ستحل ذكريات مشرقة محل ذلك اليوم الرهيب في عقلك.
Man sounds like he... Damn. That's not what I was expecting at all. It's great.
إنني أغبطك على تصرفك بارتياح بال. إنني أقلق حيال شيء تلو الآخر. المزرعة وكل الأعمال هنا، وغورو وواجباته، وأبي وصحون اليوفو الأسطوانية الخاصة به.
Cylindrical UFOs? I think we call those rockets.
أتقولين أسطوانية؟
نعم، ذلك ولعه الأحدث. لا يتحدث سوى عن هذا الشيء الشبيه بالسيجارة. لكن كل صحون اليوفو الطائرة صحون، صحيح؟ لابد أنه شيء آخر. ذلك مؤكد. يا إلهي، آمل أنه لا يفقد عقله.
لوالدك عيوب كثيرة، لكنه ثاقب للغاية. فلقد رأيته يطلق النار بالسلاح بضع مرات. لكنني سأتحدث إليه على سبيل الاحتياط فحسب. حسناً.
Stupid, sexy, stupid, deep Daisuke Ugon voice. Hell yeah, let's go. Well, we'll see how he screams Dizer Punch, I guess.
كما تشاء، لكن لا تشجعه على أفكاره الجنونية، وإلا سأتصرف معك.
Alright, we need to find somebody else to yell at.
عادت صحون اليوفو الطائرة يا دايسكي. هناك صحن كبير. أعتقد أن رئيس الفضاء على متنها. من الأفضل له أن يعترف بجرائمه.
رئيس الفضاء دامبي، عما تتحدث؟
You are correct that any object that flies and is unidentifiable would in fact be an unidentified flying object. But in this case, I think the Japanese word, if they're not using UFO outright, is usually analogous to saucer. So maybe. At least that's how it was in geez, was it Ultraman Leo or Taro? But again, that was a case where it was like they were saucer monsters, so they weren't actually UFOs. They'd call them UFOs, but then they'd be like, oh, it's a saucer monster or a saucer beast or what have you. A kind of four-pointed star in a circle.
إنه شعار الحرس الملكي. إذا لقد جمع فيجا الكبير حشده لقتلي، وسيقتلون آلاف الأشخاص للنيل مني. علي تحذير كوجي.
Yo, Koji, have you skedaddled yet? No, he's still here. Good. I've got to go and blow up some saucer beasts.
كوجي، علي الذهاب إلى المختبر بشكل عاجل. إنني أعتمد عليك لتغطي غيابي. يجب ألا يلاحظه أحد.
حسنا، لكن لما لا تطلب مني القتال معك؟
لأن هذه الصحون الطائرة متميزة جدا يا كوجي، ويجب ألا يتولى أمرها غيري.
إذا حدث لك أي شيء يا دايسكي فلن أسامح نفسي. دعني أساعدك في الإطاحة بها.
لا يمكننا المخاطرة بذلك يا كوجي. إذا حدث أي شيء لي فسيكون الدفاع عن هذا الكوكب مسؤوليتك. علي الذهاب إلى المختبر للتأكد مما إذا كانت مخاوفي في محلها. لا تحاول اللحاق بي. أريد أن أطمئن يا أكيرا. هل رصدت معدات المختبر جهازا أسطوانيا ضخما في الأيام القليلة الماضية؟ هو نوع من السفن الرئيسة إذا صح التعبير.
ليس على حد علمي يا دايسكي. ربما تكون تلك السفينة مموهة. لقد التقطنا بالفعل بضع نقاط على الرادار بالقرب من الخط الساحلي، لكن لا شيء خارج عن المعتاد. لكن على الجانب الآخر لقد اعترضت بالفعل عددا غير طبيعي من اتصالات فيجا، كانت جميعها مشفرة لسوء الحظ، وحتى حاسوبنا الفائق لا يمكنه ترجمتها.
عما يتحدث هؤلاء الوحوش؟
ربما عن تغيير في الخطة.
ربما، لكن أيا كان ما يتحدثون عنه لا يمكننا أن ندع قوات فيجا يسددون الضربة الأولى. ليس هذه المرة. سأخبر أبي في الحال.
Alright, before I talk to Genzo, I'm going to just double check my upgrades. Oh, wrong side. Oh. Yeah, we'll go with the default color scheme again. The monochrome is really cool. All of them are pretty good. This one winds up looking kind of aggressively flat in practice. This one, because they do have a little slight metallic treatment to the metallic parts, it
سمعت
winds
أن
up
الأمور
popping a little
تزداد
better, I find.
إثارة عند الخط الساحلي. يدبر الفيجا أمرا ما بكل تأكيد. لنحاول توقع مخططاتهم معا.
Alright, so we've got upgrade sauce enough for you, which I will probably do. We can't get that yet, and we can't get that yet for the same reason. We are just shy being able to get that because we don't have the, I don't know what that is, Vegan ice or something. Vega crystals. As opposed to Vegatron crystals. Vega crystals have what appear to be the trapped souls of the damned in them. There are little skulls in those. I did not notice that before. Okay. So I guess we'll get an extra energy bar, and then, geez, I don't know. Then we just save up for Screw Crusher Punch first, because that's more useful. Then this. Ooh, it's active for a longer period of time. I don't care. This isn't bad either, though, because just using your death rays to... It basically means that you can go ham beating on something with your melee attacks and then don't care about health damage and then just do Space Thunder and you just regen. You just rinse, wash, repeat. Because we're getting progress for Space Thunder using our regular melee attacks now, as opposed to kills. It was only on kill before. So we'll grab that. Do that, no problem. We've got tons of the green, what is it called? Green earth points. We've got tons of those. That's like experience or cash. We've been short on that once, and that stopped being a thing very rapidly. See, that's actually not bad now that I think about it, knocking down an armored enemy, because that means you can get free hits on them. What I could do is zip over to the city level, because that had a lot of the suicider enemies that spawn right off rip, and that would let me grind for the 25 of the, what is that, liquid Vegatron. So yeah, basic upgrade priority at this point is Screw Crusher Punch first, which we should be able to get on this next level. Shoulder Boomerangs or Space Thunder, whichever we can get first. Probably it'll be Space Thunder. And then that last, because we just don't care about the double Harken super. You stand still during it while you're charging it up and while you're throwing it. I think you can move around when it's out. But it feels like suicide to use, and it doesn't seem to have much utility other than crowd control. Depends on the giant mecha. Usually they're powered by pure hot-blooded courage or
لقد نشر فيجا الكبير نخبته للاستيلاء
or getter rays.
يقترب الحرس الملكي من منطقة الشاطئ. إنني على ثقة. علي منع ذلك مهما كلف الأمر.
Getter rays being the energistic personification of evolution, the literal manifestation of the power of evolution. Getter Robo lore is a little wild, and by a little I mean extremely. It's wow. Especially when you get out to Arc and you have actual time travel shenanigans. It also becomes increasingly clear as the Getter Robo meta series goes on, particularly the manga series, the Toei Getter original animated series, as well as Go, don't really touch on it too much. But it becomes increasingly clear over the course of the original and the follow-ups, Ishikawa Ken manga series, that the power of Getter is not actually that good a thing. It's actually not great. It's very strong. It's very good against bullying dinosaurs from the center of the Earth, as well as demons, as well as certain kinds of space alien. But it's actually not. It doesn't really have people's best interests at heart. It's useful, but it's like it leads to the apocalypse just by its very nature, like an end of the universe event. It's pretty cool. It's actually quite well handled. Things I give big props to Ishikawa Ken for.
مهلا يا دايسكي، الحرس الملكي؟ أنت متأكد من أن بوسعك هزيمتهم؟
لا يمكنني التخلي عن الأرض، ليس بعد كل جهدنا الكبير. لا تحاول إيقافي.
يا بني، إن قوات فيجا وحوش. إنهم كالذئاب. إنهم أكثر خطورة بكثير حين نظن أننا قد هزمناهم. إذا ظهر الحرس الملكي فجأة بعد كل انتصاراتنا المتكررة، فلا يمكن أن يكون ذلك سوى فخ بكل وضوح وبساطة.
إنها مخاطرة سأخوضها طوعا يا أبي، لكنني أريد أن أخوضها وحدي. لن أرسل أي شخص آخر لموت محتوم.
I do like that I was able to change the dub on the fly without having to like quit back to the main menu or anything. That was very nice. Man just said Duke Fleet for like a solid 30 seconds, it felt like. more like getter rays are the reason evolution occurs at all. But they have their own will, for lack of a better term. And they have a desired end destination form in mind, which is getter robo. So basically, evolution is always moving in a direction towards terminal getterdom. And that isn't necessarily good for the rest of the universe, because terminal getterdom means basically converting the entire universe into getter rays, which will then self-propagate and shoot themselves back through time to keep recycling the process and consuming the universe over and over and over again. It's something like that. It's because Ishikawa Ken died before everything could be wrapped up, it's sort of left open, but that feels like the direction he was going with it.
Grendizer, انطلق.
It's more enthusiastic than the English dub, who was like, Duke fleed.
هذه هي السفينة الشهيرة التي كان يتحدث عنها دام.
Jeez, I don't remember the controls for this.
فرصتنا الوحيدة هي تدميرها من الداخل.
أتفق معك تماما.
It pretty much is the paperclip AI. It's not. That's not a bad comparison.
لدينا طريقة ذكية للوصول إلى داخل السفينة.
But then again, so are human beings. So. Most carbon-based life, at least on Earth, essentially follows that dictum, is try and make more of yourself to the expense of everything else. This is actually hard. I'm just bad at reading where those are.
هذا المكان الذي يخبئون فيه كل أسرارهم لندمرها جميعها قبل أن تقلع. الصحن الدوار. أدع شحافيلك البائسة فحطوا هنا. ليست هذه المرة. جراندايزر انطلق. الصحن الدوار. هؤلاء الفيجا لا يدعمون. الدوار. تلك الأشعة مقلقة. المزيد من أشعة الليزر. أبسط خطأ في القيادة الآن سيؤدي إلى موت محقق. الصحن الدوار.
I don't know how many of those pillars I'm actually supposed to kill, if any. Oh wow. Thought I could sneak through there.
هذا المكان الذي يخبئون فيه كل أسرارهم لندمرها جميعها قبل أن تقلع. الصحن الدوار. راقب الدوار. الصحن الدوار. راقب الدوار.
Yeah, I too like them and trench runs and the like. I think it's basically scripted, so long as you avoid damage, it doesn't really matter. kind of like the penultimate, one of the final sequences of Another Century's episode R, which I will do on stream just to show off how many good / bad ideas that game had. It had both in equal abundance. It could have been a great game, but instead it's like, hey, it's an okay game, massively hampered by some very questionable design decisions. This, on the other hand, is mostly sound. It's like, it's just fun, you know? It's not trying to be, you know, a Ubisoft game. It's not trying to be crazy. It's just fun. Oh, that's the, I think the baddie we fought at the very beginning of the game. Oh.
هل أنت الجلاد الجديد الذي أرسله فيجا؟ لا يا صاحب السمو، اسمي غورمان.
غورمان، اسمي غورمان.
كابتن غورمان من حرس فيجا الملكي. تدخل بلاكي الأهوج أعاق لقاءنا على فليت. هذا الكوكب ملك لنا.
Abbas, I'm not sure I understand. I can't read emoji, so I do not know what's being said here. Something about Oh, I think you're making a quote about Fist of the North Star, the track Purple Eyes, which is about Yuria, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have no idea. I can't read. Eyes - purple - crying. Eyes purple - crying. Eyes - purple - crying. Stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home, stay. I don't know what any of that means. Sorry. I don't read emoji.
Who do you think you are, Gorman?
I'm not sure it is actually English. I don't know.
We kept this saucer beast in reserve, but you eliminated it in a flash.
طلب سيدنا تقييما دقيقا يا بلاكي، وبما أن استراتيجيتك البائسة لغزو الأرض تكون بإطلاق صحن متوحش واحد في كل هجوم، حان وقتي لأستلم دفة القيادة. من حق الدوق خوض معركة عادلة. إذا كان الصحن المتوحش الذي أقوده يمكن أن يكون ندا جديرا بمواجهة جريندايزر إن صح التعبير. هل تظن أنك أذكى وأقدر؟ هذا الأمر بين يدي الدوق ليبت فيه. دوق فليد، أظن أنك ستجد الأحمق يرسل القوات واحدا تلو الآخر على الشاطئ. كن لهم بالمرصاد لحين موعد قتالنا حتى الموت. من سمح لك بكشف مخططاتي لدوق فليد؟ أرى أن رأسك أينع وحان وقت حصاده.
Gorman is hardly spilling the beans here. This has been Blackie's strategy the entire time, and Gorman is basically calling him on it here. So, it's A-okay.
يا جبان، أرني ما أنت فاعل أنت وأتباعك. من الكابتن غورمان إلى كل الوحدات لتبدأ عملية الخراب.
Operation Ruin. Oh boy. That sounds ominous. I like his saucer beast.
ما الذي فاتني؟
كوجي، قلت لك ألا تأتي إلى هنا.
سنحتاج إلى مساعدته لنطيح بجورمان. ترك لنا الخبيث قناة اتصاله اللاسلكية مفتوحة، كأنه يتحدانا.
ثرثار تابع لفيجا؟ لنريه شيئا ليتحدث عنه فعلا.
لكمن لولبي. لكمة اللولب الساحر. لكمة اللولبي.
Alright, so we've gotten a Royal Guard symbol, which is iconic of Vega's elite armies who spread terror throughout the galaxy and beyond. Not many can boast of such a trophy. Can we farm this dead body here? Okay. Alright, so our goal is to get 10 of those. And once we get 10 of those, we'll dip over to wherever the radio tower is. It's right over there. I can see it from here. Oh wow, they've got 3 forges at once. That's gonna be a real pain in the keister. Oh, that's right. I will have to leave this place and do that. I didn't do the gauntlet on the most recent mission that I beat.
سنعود لإبعاد قوات فيجا عن هذه القاعدة في وقت لاحق. وصول الكتف المرتد، العاصفة المضادة للجاذبية. اللكمة اللولبي.
Oh. The Arabic announcers' call-outs for weapon attacks aren't quite there, but I wouldn't say they're any worse than the English dub, which is... he doesn't sound very enthusiastic at all. Occasionally he sounds enthusiastic, but not often enough, in my opinion. Alright, so that should be us mostly there. Oh, look, a nuke plant. Well, some kind of power plant. I'm making assumptions about it being a nuke plant. Oh, hey, there's some Vegatron droppers. Liquid Vegatron droppers. Let's go bully these real quick. Do we have 6 already? Okay, very nice. And for skill tree, we need... Yeah, we just need 4. Oh, jeez, this is going to be annoying. Okay. Alright.
عليك استهداف الجامعات في الوقت المناسب تماما. أنا أثق بقدراتك. قوس الكتف المرتد.
We'll let these cycle and then do it at the start of the cycle.
قوس الكتف المرتد.
Then we just have to get that one. I'll let this cycle again. I wonder if I can... I'm not going to try it. I could. Let me try that. Will this hit everything? I will giggle. It does not. Adu Fatwa. I think we're good.
لن تتمكن قوات فيجا من الاستحواذ على هذا الفيجاترون.
Alright, so that didn't give me anything. Whack! Oh, it's the drillers. These guys actually give me trouble. Because their attack, I don't know how to dodge. I'm gonna get this saucer real quick. I miss these saucers all the time, so I'm gonna take care of it early. They just drop resources, so it's not that big a deal. Punch of Grendizer. Like I said before, I will wind up changing the language over. I just have to... Do I have 6 of those yet? 10 rather? I need 2. Idzi pidzi.
الأرض مكان بالغ الجمال. لا أفهم كيف لا يعجبون بجمالها.
As far as I know, resources don't disappear if you don't pick them up. They just hang around there. If you leave the map, they probably do. Which is why I don't do that too often. Yoink! I think the Geyser Punch, the Rocket Punch, which grabs, has consistently been the most useful tool in my entire arsenal the entire game so far. The chest stun ray has been mandatory, so I wouldn't say it's the most useful, because you have to use it. Okay, there was this thing, I'm gonna get this thing, and then I'm gonna go back and get that chest. Yeah, we're already charged back up for another Space Thunder. Alright, with that, I think we're set. And we can upgrade you, which will then now make this destroy more layers of armor, which is going to make it even better. We are just short on that. We are just short on that. That's okay. I might just go and get the upgrade for this anyway. But let me blow up one of these things first. Oh, yeah, we'll load one of these first.
دايسكي، هذا المدفع موجه إلى خط الساحل، وقد يمحو كل المدن الواقعة عليه.
هذا إذا لم أقم بشيء حيال ذلك.
أوه، حصلت درع المدافع المدمرة مسبقا. يا لك من ذكي. ربما تنفع أن تكون ضابطا يا بلاكي.
لا تتدخل فيما أفعله ولا أفعله يا جورمان.
وها نحن نفقد مدفعا من مدافع عقيدنا العظيم بلاكي. لم يتبقى سوى اثنين.
احتدم الجدال بينهم. ألا يكملون الأمر بقتال بعضهم البعض وينجزون المهمة
Let's get on the other side of this guy. We're just charging up our Space Thunder. Going pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna get this saucer over here. And then the tower's like straight ahead, a couple kilometers away. Clunk. Actually, I'll take care of the siege machines, then I'll do that.
مدفع آخر يجب أن أحطمه بأي طريقة قبل أن يدمر الشاطئ تماما.
أخشى أن مستوى قواتك لا يليق بالمهمة يا بلاكي. سأتحدث إلى فيجا الكبير بهذا الخصوص.
Next! I'm gonna very pointedly not go for it yet. Until the last wave shows up. Then I'm gonna try and lure them all close. and hit him with the business. There's at least one that's going to be off screen and not hit by this, but it's okay. Nice. So that went well. Let me get this real quick. It's a Torii gate. Finding those is a little tricky. I never see them until I'm on top of them.
لنرى قوة رجالك يا بلاكي. Grendizer يقترب من المدفع الأخير.
تحركوا يا عديمي الفائدة. فيجا الكبير يتوقع منكم الكثير. أكمل لولبي. أكمل لولبي.
We're going to do pretty much the same thing we did before. It's going to involve me being a bit tedious about this. Alright, just gonna scoot around here a little bit. There we go. I do that mostly. Because it's satisfying rather than effective. I'm gonna avoid the boat. I know the boat's there. I can go do the boat whenever. I'm gonna go for this flying saucer here. I thought I was gonna go for this flying saucer here. There we go. I can't jump buildings in a single ball. Leap tall buildings in a single boat. I'm sorry. I can't talk. It's the coffee.
انظر يا دايسكي. لقد استهلكت قوات بلاكي طاقة هذا المولد كليا.
تكنيك بسيط لكنه يحدد مصير حياتكم. دون الكهرباء ينطفئ عالمكم ويحيط به الخطر. يتألم مرضاكم ويشكو جرحاكم ويجوع صغاركم. أليس كذلك؟
اللكمة اللولبي. لكمة دايز. العاصفة المضادة للجاذبية. لكمة دايز.
Wow, okay.
خوف الكتف المنحد. اللكمة اللولبي. لكمة دايز. العاصفة المضادة للجاذبية. لكمة دايز.
Oh, okay.
حاول تشغيل هذا المولد باستخدام مستشعرات الفوتون يا دايسكي.
Oh. I should have been charging the entire time. Cool.
كان عليك توقع قدرة جريندايزر على التكيف يا بلاكي. أرجو لمصلحتك أن تكون صححت خطأك الفادح بمهاجمة
Okay, I shouldn't have done the generator in that.
من تحسبني أنت؟ سحقت عشرات الكواكب بقوة خالصة في حين لم يكن اسمك في الوجود. لن تكون الأرض من ضمنها، أقسم لك بذلك.
لطالما استمتعت بمشاهد هياط الحمقى.
Heroic fools have always amused me. what that was. Some sort of an achievement. I have found all the legendary chests.
سأحمي الأرض بحرا وبرا وسماء.
Oh, there's a stadium. It's a volleyball stadium.
ينتج هذا المصنع الوحدات، لكن لمن ستكون ولاؤها؟
Oh,
للحرس
nice.
الملكي أم
Okay.
لأعدائنا المعتادين؟
I'm gonna see if I can tap all of these out. I doubt it, but why not try? Excellent. These are very annoying. I don't even know what's hitting me anymore. These things, incidentally, are the thing that has killed me the most in this game, because they don't react, and they do damage. Ach, der Teufel! Oh, at least I dodged that, right? I don't know why that does damage there. No one's more aggravated than I am. And you can't do dodge counters either. Okay. I was not near its damage zone, but okay. I wasn't near its damage zone, but okay. Why is it not taking any damage? What is going on? Oh, is it that its pink sideways beams are going invisible? That's what it is, I think. Jesus. And you don't have any real hit reaction or easy way to judge if you're going to take damage from something it's going to do. Wow, that did nothing. Cool. Oh, now you take damage. Very cool.
أحسنت عملا يا ولدي.
Okay. Ah, there you are. Beautiful. No, wrong button.
لا يجب الاستهانة بالحرس الملكي. إذا كانت لدى فيجا قوة خاصة، فيجب أن يكون لدينا مثلها.
Okay, so first things first. You, because you're good and relevant. Can I get you? No, I can't. Can I get you? Yes, I can. Is that going to make problems for getting this? Yes, it is. We will have to get more Vegatron crystals, but who cares? I don't really care about Space Thunder all that much. I just don't have many opportunities to use it. comparatively speaking. Should get the Vegatron crystals, no problem, though, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Alright. Let me get you real quick. I've got to go back to the previous map. I don't think I did the gauntlet
تدين
there.
لك الأرض كثيرا يا جريندايزر. كيف يمكننا مساعدتك؟
Which was the city. So I've got to go back and rock the Thunderdome, as it were. And I'll change the dub again.
L'intera capitale è sotto attacco.
Oltre ai nostri amici, abbiamo tante persone da salvare. Andiamo!
So we've switched to the Italian dub. See how that is. I know what I'm looking for. I thought it was over here. The Italian dub for at least Daisuke sounds like he's actually trying, which is nice. It's over here somewhere. Ah, there it is.
Cacciamo Vega dalla capitale una volta per tutte, figlio mio.
Figlio mio. Indeed. Oh, an armored one of those? Oh, jeez, here we friggin' go. Oh, wow, it does knock off 3 layers, though. That's great. Oof. What I'm gonna do, in lieu of having to hit it with 2 separate instances of anti-grav, is just take down all 3 layers with 2 energy. And this should be the last wave, I think. So I'm just gonna nuke them all to death. Except for this dude, apparently.
Tokyo è finalmente libera. Ben fatto, figlio mio.
Alright, so the radio tower's over here somewhere. There it is. So we have cleaned this place up. I'm going to double check the other locations. I'm pretty sure I've done all of them already. And I'll just real quick check upgrades. I'm pretty sure I can't get anything yet. Have I made any headway? I did get a Vegatron crystal and a couple of the Vega crystals. Vegatron and Vega, yeah. So, we're just about upgraded. I would like to fully upgrade before we hit the end game. But that might actually be quite a grind, considering these both need 15 Vega crystals, and I'm not entirely sure what drops them. So, this one will get priority, because I'm more likely to use Space Thunder than I am Double Harken. Because Double Harken doesn't ignore armor.
Non siamo l'unica città minacciata dai Veghiani, questo è certo. Dove vuoi essere
Questo
guidato,
certo. Indeedly deedly dee. Okay, yeah. We have 5 of 4 quests on the canyons. That's always good. Yeah. We do still have a saucer to find. We have 4 more of the resources to find. And then 2 more Torii Gate equivalent project items.
E ora fuori. Goldrake, avanti.
In Italian, it's Goldrake instead of Grendizer. I can't remember if it's the Arabic or French that calls it Goldarak. This at least is a fairly manageable grind, and it doesn't feel like I'm doing stupid tasks just to do stupid tasks, because there are so few stupid tasks to do. Or comparatively few. This doesn't feel like an Ubisoft game, for instance, where I'm just like the entire time thinking, why am I here? Whack me with your little claws. I have big claws. Ah, there's the saucer. Excellent. We'll go take care of that, as well as this. The thing he's saying for the, what is this called? The, Screw Crusher Punch is, it's saying things about perforation and having a giggle every time he does it. Inappropriate. Inappropriately having a giggle. Okay, so that should be basically everything other than... Oh, it's not saying I got... Now that may update later. Oh, jeez, of course. Oh, nice. Clunk. I'm just gonna delete your armor. Yeah, being able to get rid of 3 layers of armor at once is an absolute godsend. And worth it too, oh, here we go. It's a Grendizer burger. Grendizer, sorry. Here's a resource. Let me grab that. I'm avoiding quests. I'll do them all at one go. One right after the other. I don't mind. Okay, as I walk too close to this and cue to...
Senza la vostra miserabile elettricità, I vostri malati e feriti, I vostri giovani e anziani sono in pericolo, non è vero?
Wow, I actually got the dodge right. It's twice I've done that. Maybe they patched it? 3 times I've gotten it right. I don't know why I'm getting it right now. I'm not thinking about it, probably. Figlio mio. My son. I'm really liking the every dub but the English one at this point. The Italian one's doing it for me. So I'll have to try the French one briefly as well. I understand traces of French and Italian. I understand far less Arabic. Which is to say, not much. Perforante. I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh, they'll be fine. I like how incredibly passive-aggressive he's being towards Blackie. Wholly unnecessary attack sequence, go!
Quel combattente solitario è Goldrake! Grazie! Grazie per averci salvati!
You're welcome, I guess.
Vuoi provare di nuovo i Dargos? I loro ospedali, forse?
Andiamo, Actarus! Hanno bisogno di noi!
Let me just double check here. Yeah, I am still missing a collectible and then a saucer or equivalent, though that has changed before.
Presto, Alcor! Ospedali, scuole, praticamente tutti contano su di noi.
Instead of dealing with all this, I'm just gonna deal with all this. With the power of science, I shall remain supreme. Of course. These guys are the worst. There's like no way to do these in a way that doesn't aggravate the hell out of me. Ugh. Well, at least he didn't block the instant kill. The coup de grace. This time. Oy. Italian's definitely rocking it. Okay. Trying to remember, what's the other kind of collectible? Cows. There could be some cows floating around, but it's probably it could be cows or another diner actually. I do not know which. If it's cows, they could be literally anywhere. I've seen them in the middle of a city once, so I don't know. I'm not gonna fight those. I'm gonna fight them now. Clunk. Get shot. Ooh. That damage bonus from doing the with the rocket grab is very nice. Easily doubles your damage. Okay. Let's just check to see real quick. Come on. Did we get that yet? No, we're still 5 shy. Oh, we're still 1 shy of that. Okay. Someone sees a yellow glowing golden thing here. Holler. Might be in the middle of the city somewhere. Wow. Be it cow or diner, I think it is likely that we are looking for cows. could be either one.
È fatta. Ma dobbiamo fermare la guardia scelta a tutti I costi.
Oh, hospital is the only one we have active at the moment. Okay. Just gonna peruse the city real quick, see if there's one in here that I'm not seeing. We got a diner. I'm expecting that they're not gonna have 2 diners in the same place. So it is probably cows, but those aren't super well marked in the sense that they have they just have a red icon over their head that I find rather difficult to see a lot of the time. Particularly when you've got a sunset like this. Like, if I were trying to gauge it against the background, I'd have a difficult time. So I could run right past them. Especially with all the speed lines interrupting my vision. But I'm also looking for the glow of one of the last one of the resource containers. Stage-specific resource containers, which is surely around somewhere. Probably, like, hidden in the lee of a hill or something, and I just can't see it. Not totally sure why those only open up at the very, very end. I don't really know. It might be that they're intended to open up after you've cleared X objectives, but they don't until you've beaten the boss. Because you get shunted off to a new area that you can't leave once you have to do a boss fight. Ah, there it is. That's exactly what it was. It was in the lee of... I should have waited for that bar to charge. Whatever, it's fine. Just bully some enemies and get it back. Okay, specifically these enemies. Oh, nice. Clunk. Ow. Alright, so I think over here is an area I haven't really poked around too much, so we'll just cruise the shoreline. Yeah, I think my only real complaint is there's no real air game or ability to do aerial attacks effectively. You're pretty much ground locked, which isn't so bad. It's not like a show-stopping problem for me. Would I prefer to have like jump air sequences? Yeah, absolutely. Or like a way to turn into your saucer form on the go. That might be nice, but I don't know how practical that would be. It might reduce some of the charm. I'm gonna go do this thing over here. Well, that's all of whatever those are. A land of peace. Find all of the places to meditate in. Oh, the circle things are for meditation, not saucers? I did not know this. Okay. So yeah, we just have quests and one last something on the ground. I wonder if they deposited cows in the water. I would not know if they had. I haven't really checked back here, so maybe there's something here. Oh, nice. Ah, not nice. Oh wow, that interrupted the Okay. I see how it is, bro. Of course they give me Vegatron armor, but not Vega crystals or Vegatron crystals. I think I'm short on Vegatron crystals too still, right? Oh yeah, we only have 15 of those, jeez. Yeah. It's gonna take a while to grind those up. Because those mostly I think I've gotten as drops from either saucers or from, what are they called? The chests. So I'm not really Not really sure where I'm going to get more of those. Just extremely rare drops from enemies, I suppose. I might do like a brief attempted grind session, but because I don't know what drops them. Kind of a big question mark, to be honest. So yeah, I guess I'll go defend the hospital. And hope that in my travels the item I need, the last item I need will become clear. Oh, okay, that was a weird little rubber band teleport. It's a consistent weird little rubber band teleport. Is it because I'm like clipping into the debris here? I don't know what that's all about, but it's goofy. Wow, it really doesn't want me jumping up there.
Attaccare dei feriti. Non avete un briciolo d'onore?
L'onore è un concetto relativo, mio caro principe.
Only victory matters.
Grazie, Goldring. Non mollare. La Terra ha bisogno che tu sconfigga Vega. Avanti! Date fuoco agli alberi! Voglio questa città ridotta in cenere!
Non possiamo lasciarglielo fare, Actarus! Bene, vediamo se queste unità sono degne del nostro impero.
Boomerang elettronici! Raggio antigravità!
Oh, we got more Vega crystals. Oh! I know where I can get more Vega crystals.
Difendi gli uccelli e I fiori, Goldrake. Siamo con te.
Alright, I'll switch to French.
Le nostre truppe in battaglia non farà di te un buon ufficiale, i Dargos.
Taci! Tantissimi pianeti hanno imparato a temere il mio nome. La Terra non sarà un'eccezione.
Piano, i Dargos. Non dimenticare che sei solo un servo.
I like the name Dargos a bit better than Blackie. Yeah, I'll switch to French. Okay.
Goldorak, cette liberté, nous te la devons. C'est la seule vérité.
Could be the same voice actor in French and Italian for this guy. It's wild. All the British ones have like aggressively high voices, or the English ones rather have very high voices in them. Everyone else is like really pretty freaking manly. So yeah, French is Goldrake, Italian is Goldorak. I don't remember what the Arabic one is. That one might also be Grendizer. So there's cows or something out there somewhere waiting for us to save them, but I'm not going to.
Un débarquement en force. Voilà une stratégie bien peu inspirée. Même pour toi, Idargos. Surtout ne les laissez pas s'approcher de la côte, mes enfants.
Wow. Get zapped. I meant to hit him with a triangle attack. Wrong one. Right one. Shoot. Mid-tail punch. Indeed. I'll cruise. I agree with her.
Une fois de plus, Idargos, tu fais montre de ton incapacité à diriger nos forces. Mon rapport risque d'être des plus épais.
Anyway, these are the perks of playing a game in different languages, where the series that it's from is popular pretty much the world over, and has been localized in many different ways. I just wish there'd been more Grendizer stuff. There is, what is it called? Grendizer U, I think it's called, which is a new... It's either a Grendizer reboot or something coming out in the next year or so. I'm not seeing anything on the ground here. Alright, I knew that boat back there was going to be relevant. Yeah, I thought there was something over here, so I'm going to check that. Actually, that's probably plot related over there. So I'm going to do the boat first. I think you have to do all of them before you can proceed. I'm not really sure. Oh man, when you can get those speed boosts together, that is wild.
Vous tombez à pic. Les autorités ont réquisitionné tous les bateaux de la région afin d'évacuer la côte. Mais les Végas ont éparpillé notre convoi. Nous devons retrouver ces navires.
Ne prenons pas de risques inutiles. Ici, vous êtes en sécurité.
Vous pouvez compter sur nous.
Yeah.
Bonne chance.
Like, I like the Arabic dub for stupid sexy Daisuke. Stupid manly Daisuke. But, French and Italian are really working for me here.
Aidez-nous, Goldorak! Nous sommes perdus! Comment pouvons-nous éviter leur soucoupe?
Vous voyez ce ferry? Rejoignez-le au plus vite. Il vous emmènera en lieu sûr.
I don't know that I'd call it a ferry, but, you know. Looks, well, it could be a ferry. It just looks much larger than a ferry usually does. It's the 70s. Things were different then. Helico-punch. Helico-punch. Got it.
Ils nous en font plus! Encore plus!
Votre pêche va devoir attendre, messieurs. Les Végas sont à vos trousses.
Raison de plus pour partir avec du poisson! Qu'est-ce qui se passe si tous ces pauvres gens échouent sur une île, hein?
Allons, soyez raisonnables. Le temps joue contre nous.
Raisonnable.
Désolé, Goldorak, mais on partira pas sans la poiscaille.
Dans ce cas, gagnons du temps. Je vais mener les poissons jusqu'à vous. Ensuite, rejoignez ce ferry.
So now I need to go find fish? Okay. Are those like cows?
Je vois un banc de poissons près de cette épave. Il devrait faire l'affaire.
Rétro-laser!
Okay.
On a ce qu'il nous faut en fretin. Merci, Goldorak.
I guess I anti-gravitied the fish to them, is the implication there. Because even after getting all of these, I'm probably still going to have to guide them out to sea and fight like 60 enemies to do it.
Bon sang, les Végas ont fait tomber ces rochers. Ce bateau est pris au piège, libérons-le.
You're welcome.
Oh, j'ai bien cru qu'on allait finir à la nage. Merci, Goldorak.
Il n'y a pas de quoi. Rejoignez ce ferry au plus vite. Il vous attend pour quitter la région.
C'est compris. Allez, faites-moi chauffer ces moteurs.
Hélico-punch!
Au secours, Goldorak! Nos moteurs sont grillés!
You're...
Sans eux, c'est impossible d'avancer! Peut-être pourriez-vous récupérer quelques pièces sur cette épave?
Your engines are fried, says the sailboat.
Je m'en charge. Ne bougez pas.
I think that's a clipper, even. And I am not a professional sailor, but those look like they should be more or less under sail, as in they are not luffing in the wind. So you should be fine, buddy. No, I got this Tory gate already.
Des militaires? Prêtons-leur main forte.
Mettez au punch!
Oh, nice.
Hélico-punch!
Décidément, notre flotte nous doit une fière chandelle, Goldorak. Nous étions en train de rassembler les navires civils quand nous sommes tombés dans cette embuscade. Merci.
Je vous en prie. Rejoignez ce ferry. Vos canons devraient dissuader les Végas de s'en prendre au convoi.
Affirmatif. C'est comme si c'était fait.
Hélico-punch!
Allez, ramenons ces pièces au bateau.
Voici tout ce que j'ai pu trouver. J'espère que ces pièces feront l'affaire.
Ne vous en faites pas, Goldorak. On va bricoler ça. Ça y est, on redémarre. Cap sur le ferry.
Actarus, il n'y a plus de navire à l'horizon. On devrait retourner au ferry pour lui donner le feu vert.
Vous pouvez remercier le prince de Fort d'avoir rassemblé ces navires pour vous. À l'attaque!
À l'attaque!
Non, Actarus, il faut faire quelque chose.
Tout n'est peut-être pas encore perdu pour toi, Idargos.
Oh, excellent. That's exactly what I want to see. Beautiful.
La voie est libre. Ça y est.
Ce sera fait. Merci, Goldorak. Que les étoiles soient avec vous.
You know, that big crashed mothership in the background, crackling away as it is probably not good. I'm thinking not OSHA compliant. Alright. So I know where I can get Vega crystals. I believe they drop from the flying enemies, which you can't Geyser punch. Ah, really? There's nothing here? This is like the one corner of the map I haven't been to yet. Or at least wasn't here and thinking about being here and looking for items, that is. No, still missing one. Okay. Wish I could zoom the camera out ever so slightly. Not a lot. But a little. So there's a Grendizer over here, which I already got. So I am fairly convinced it's cows I'm looking for. But I might be dead wrong.
Bon sang, ces gens sont en danger. On fonce, Actarus. Mes enfants, d'après nos informations, ce groupe est mené par la professeure Himeno. Sa centrale nucléaire est en danger. Nous allons avoir besoin d'elle.
Culture au point! Hélico punch!
Oh, okay.
Rétro laser!
See, you do a counter to them and they're like, nah, I don't care. I'm not even in a blocking animation, but you can't damage me. Oh, these things are so annoying. Not for long, though.
Maintenant, il nous faut informer la professeure Himeno de la situation.
Oh, there they are. See, an example of they're up against like this reddish background. So I'm gonna go back to the distance I saw them and I'm gonna say, hey, it's a minor miracle only because there was this red dot hovering on the horizon that I didn't recognize. Jeez Louise. It's cows. So that should be all stadiums, golden tories, down bays, cows, and Grendiners. Very nice. Normally I don't do the achievement hunting thing, but this game, it's kind of part of the natural flow. More or less.
Oui. Qui la demande?
I'm gonna introduce myself.
Ne craignez rien. Je suis un ami du professeur Procyon. C'est lui qui m'envoie.
Excuse me, did you just call him Professor Croissant?
J'ignorais que le professeur avait des amis. En dehors de la science et des étoiles, bien sûr. Seriez-vous l'un des scientifiques du Centre de recherche spatiale?
Pas exactement. Mais vous pourriez dire que le professeur et moi-même partageons une même famille.
Il vous aura donc transmis tout son génie, à n'en pas douter. Que savez-vous de la physique nucléaire, jeune homme?
Ah, so he must have passed on all his genius to you! What do you know about nuclear physics?
Mes connaissances en la matière sont hélas limitées, professeur. Mais vous pouvez compter sur moi pour vous escorter jusqu'à la centrale. Nous allons résoudre ce problème ensemble.
I like his face of panic with the sweat droplets behind the mask, like, oh shit, nuclear physics!
Je vous remercie pour votre offre, Monsieur Procyon.
Monsieur... Okay, sure.
Bien. La centrale se trouve tout au nord de la côte.
I'm gonna just break a couple houses, don't worry about it. Kinda don't like that you have two speeds, go and Slow? As opposed to slowish?
On va devoir emprunter un autre chemin.
Okay, do I have to pick you up to accomplish that? Or, cause like the nuke plant's way out there.
Droit devant, une embuscade.
You would. That's not what I wanted to do.
Hâtez-vous, les garçons. Cette centrale est en danger.
Cette fois, tu as visé juste, Idargos. Quelle douce ironie. Il semblerait que la radioactivité vous rattrape, mon cher prince.
Je n'ai pas encore dit mon dernier mot. Janus.
Oh, cool. Janus. That sounds like a more believable name. Oh, wow. Nice. Not as nice.
Restez sur vos gardes. Des Végas approchent de votre position.
Rétro laser.
Tu vois ces débris, Actarus? Tu sais ce qu'il te reste à faire.
Dites-moi, jeune homme, depuis quand connaissez-vous le professeur Procyon?
Depuis trop peu de temps, à vrai dire. Mais je l'admire. Son génie mérite d'être tourné vers les étoiles, et non cette guerre. Et les renforts, je vais m'en charger. C'est au punch! Culture au point!
Ces rochers vont nous barrer la route.
Ils reviennent. Protégeons cette voiture, Alcor. La mythogile! Il faut que je dégage la voie pour la professeure. Hélico-punch!
Attention, en voilà d'autres.
Culture au point!
Nous y voilà. Rejoignez-moi, jeune homme. Je vais avoir besoin de votre aide. D'après le rapport de mon personnel, les Végas s'en sont pris à notre système de refroidissement. S'ils venaient à céder pour de bon, toute la région serait rayée de la carte. Vous voyez ces gros cylindres? Ce sont des tours aéro-réfrigérantes. Nous allons devoir les réparer, puis les relancer. C'est un processus délicat. Si les tours venaient à recevoir le moindre choc de l'extérieur, cela provoquerait une terrible réaction en chaîne. Je compte sur vous pour empêcher cela.
Entendu. Mettons-nous au travail.
Tous les pions sont en place. Ton pitoyable commando de saboteurs a fait les choses à moitié, Hidalgos. Voyons si tes troupes d'assaut se débrouillent mieux.
Ne leur laissons pas ce plaisir. En avant, Actarus.
Rétro laser. Rétro laser. Fulgure au point.
Protégez la centrale. Nous y sommes presque.
Théo punch. Clavicogire. Rétro laser. Pulvonium. Pulvonium.
Montrez au capitaine Janus de quoi nous sommes capables, vont rien. C'est votre dernière chance.
Life is too short.
Un nouvel échec. J'aurais dû le parier.
Ça y est, notre système de refroidissement est de retour à la normale. Merci pour votre aide, jeune homme. Prenez bien soin de saluer le professeur Procyon de ma part.
Le sort te donne perdant à nouveau, Hidalgos.
J'en ai plus qu'assez de tes jérémiades, Janus. Envoyez notre Golgoth aérien sur le champ.
Tu vois ce que je vois, Actarus? Je dois l'intercepter.
Non, c'est trop dangereux.
Je ne peux rester ici à rien faire. Laisse-moi affronter ce Golgoth pendant que tu te charges de Janus, sans quoi la Terre sera perdue. C'est notre seule chance.
Très bien. Mais promets-moi d'être prudent.
Compte sur moi, vieux frère. Je ne vais rien faire que tu ne ferais pas toi-même.
But if I'm gonna have any chance against it, I have to destroy those sources first.
Koji, come back. Be reasonable. You know very well that you're no match for a saucer beast.
You can't let Daisuke fight alone. These two machines turned on him. He wouldn't have a chance. I have to find that thing. Get out of my sight, you stupid flying saucers. Don't have time for small fry. Get out of the way. stops, I swear. Escape me. Come back here. What? You haven't had enough? When will they get the message? Earth will never give in to their threats. Know a bit about fisticuffs here. Now it's the hour of truth. How big and ugly you are, a great big saucer isn't going to scare me. This monster won't take no for an answer. Saucer for Earth, but it's a giant beatdown for mankind. Woohoo! Got it! Daisuke, Genzo, did you see that? That's all we needed. Now the other one is getting involved.
Come here, my little yellow saucer. We have much to discuss.
Professor, it's Gorman!
So, where is Grendizer's hideout? You must have allies. I know they're close. Tell me where they're hiding.
There's no point in making threats. I won't say anything. I'm not afraid to die.
You're bluffing. Everyone is afraid of oblivion. Tell me everything I need to know. This is your last chance.
Keep talking. You're not intimidating me. You know I won't say anything, so just crush me now and get it over with.
Daisuke, that brute took Koji. Go!
I won't let anything happen to him.
Tell me why. Why is a simple Earthling protecting the Prince of Space?
Because we're a team. Because we're both fighting in the name of peace.
Enough talk, my prince. Get ready to meet your doom.
Whoa. Jeez Louise. I sort of dodged that. Okay, I guess we're playing. I don't know how to. Oh, we're probably supposed to lose. Oh boy. Whack.
Hey, these shuttles have gone mad. It's Prince Lee they should be attacking.
Gorman, nobody humiliates me, I'll have you know. You miserable low-down wretch.
You dare to betray me?
If you beat Grendizer, I'd be considered incompetent, then demoted. That's why I shall be the one responsible for your downfall. It seems that Prince Duke has found a flaw in your armor. What a pity.
Oh, wow.
Screw crusher punch! Hold on, Koji. I'm coming.
Don't worry about me, big brother. Give him a good beating.
They say that wolves don't attack each other. Now they're wrong. But what does it matter? I have decided to be your judge and executioner.
Ah! I thought I dodged that, but then I did not. I thought I was going to get the break on him, and I should have just not gotten greedy. Pretty much been the story of my life.
Why is a simple earthling protecting the Prince of Space?
Because we're a team. Because we're both fighting in the name of peace.
Enough talk, my prince. Get ready to meet your doom. You're foolish to attack an opponent stronger than you.
Shoulder boomerang!
Get Space Thundered, brrr.
How does it feel to travel so far, only to die pointlessly?
I'm not dead yet, Gorman. Hand me! Hand me!
Duke, do say hello to Oblivion for me.
Hand me! Shoulder boomerang! Shoulder boomerang! Geyser punch! Screw crusher punch!
Pew pew! Finger guns!
Hold on, Koji. I'm coming.
Don't worry about me, big brother. Give him a good beating.
Blech.
Hand me! Hand me! Shoulder boomerang!
Oops.
Shoulder boomerang!
They say that wolves don't attack each other. Well, they're wrong. What does it matter? I have decided to be your...
Booyakasha! The beatings will continue until morale improves. Oh, is Twitch being stupid and saying it's Warframe? Of course it is.
What happened?
Twitch is
The wolves
dumb.
ended up turning on each other, Father. Grendizer did the rest.
I see.
Thank you for telling me.
Friendship, everyone eats their fill. But at the Feast of the Wolves, there's no dessert.
Well said, Professor.
What?
Speaking of feasting, isn't it time to celebrate our victory, Daisuke?
Good idea, kid.
Wow, that is a
First, just let me admire
tortured metaphor.
I love so much.
Still, that was fun. So that was UFO Robo Grendizer, The Feast of the Wolves, which is really good. Janky, occasionally. Not especially difficult. I died a couple times, mostly due to hubris. But really great soundtrack. They actually have an LP that they've published. I am sorely tempted. So yeah, hope everybody enjoyed. I certainly did. Despite whatever griping I may have done, it's a genuinely fun game. I don't know if I'd buy it for $60 again, but soundtrack's worth it though. Definitely get the soundtrack. They really did a good job with that. Visuals-wise, it looks clean. It doesn't look super fancy, but it doesn't need to. I might have enjoyed it having like a anime filter from the 70s anime filter, so that it would look a little more like the. I think it was Toei made the. I'm pretty sure it was Toei. Animation Studios did the show way back when. Guess they're just taking the time during the credits to play every single track in the game, which is good. So yeah, thank you again, ECL3C Eclectic, I guess. Eclectique, sorry. Thank you for telling me that Twitch is saying that it's Warframe. Twitch lies. Actually, what it really is Twitch doesn't like to keep likes to keep certain settings, but not change them when I tell it to. Which is why Twitch is not my primary broadcast platform. Probably, I happen to broadcast to it at the same time as YouTube, but YouTube is where most of my stuff is gonna wind up being. Anything I've done is uploaded there. I should have a link in the stream description, so it's easy to get to. If you want to see the rest of the game, me fumbling through the rest of the game. Oh, here we go. They actually have the people who did the performing. I knew they used actual instruments because, obviously. So, yeah. I think it's a Polish everything. So, and they knocked it out of the park. Huge ups to Simon Lukowski with the saxophone, and Kajetan Galash, I'm mispronouncing those, for the organ, and just everyone. Big ups to everyone. They nailed it. Excellent soundtrack. Like, if you take nothing away from this title, take away the fact that they just nailed the soundtrack. Evidently, they needed a Grendizer specialist and consultant. I don't know who Gregoire Hello is, but hello to him. Yeah, so it's not a perfect title, but it is a lot of heart and soul went into it, and it you just can tell, like, not everything that it tries to do works perfectly, but generally it does, at least functionally work. It is fun to play. It never feels awful to play. Fighting the big shielders is a pain in the rear, but that's really the only enemy that gives you any real technical trouble or hurdle. And it's just a fun game with a killer soundtrack, and the people making it definitely cared about the result of the end product. They didn't necessarily have AAA studio resources to work with to make it come out perfectly, but it came out well. I'd rather play this than insert modern AAA title here. Not just because I like giant robots, but largely because I like giant robots. So next week I don't know what I'll be doing, now that this is done. I'll find something. There's always something. There's always something. Week after next, though, will be Custom Mech Wars for sure. So that releases next Thursday. No, I did not wind up doing a end of life or end of service stream for Gun Evo because I turn into an ugly person playing that game. Do not need that. Also, I'm just pretty bad at that title too. Anyway, I'm kind of bad at first-person shooters. I'm not bad. It's more a matter of my old Quake 3 reflexes don't exist anymore because I'm old. I was never super good at Quake 3. I did do fairly well in 2 tournaments. I don't remember how many of them I got in top 3 for Quake 4, but that's not the same. I was also playing against people who I don't think had ever played a Quake title before, so... And I was many years younger than I am now. However many years ago Quake 4 came out, I don't actually remember. Jeez, it's been a while. It's got to be the better part of 20 years. Anyway, not to toot my own horn. But I'm getting old sucks, is what I'll say. Getting old does, in fact, suck. Your reflexes eventually dwindle. This is, geez, taking a while. That sun still hasn't set. Poor Gorman. I do like that they have an achievement for beating Gorman without Blackie betraying him. That was pretty cool. Or whatever his other name is. The English localization being what it is. Janos. Not Gorman. And I forget Blackie's unlocalized name offhand. It's been a while. I could definitely stand to rewatch the Grendizer anime for sure, and reread the manga. The manga's great. I have reread that more recently than I have watched the series. It's been a very long time since I watched the series. Thoroughly enjoy it though. There's something about like super robot shows from the 70s and 80s that is really, I find, deeply relaxing. As wild as that sounds, a lot of them are I find them fulfilling. I tend to relax. I tend to go into my happy place, as it were. Same kind of applies to Toku from the 70s and 80s. I just go right into my happy place. Good times. Good times to be had. So yeah, I'll figure something out for next week. Ugh. I do other streams throughout the week, including a Warframe Wednesday stream. I don't know why it kept it for Wednesday, but didn't do it for my Friday stream. Very strange. Or kept it for my Monday stream, but not for my Friday stream. I don't know why. It's just Twitch being silly. Anyway, I have a Warframe Wednesday stream where I do, in fact, do Warframe for a couple hours. I also have a Free Read Fridays stream where I read short stories and indeed entire novels aloud. This Friday will be the final installment, the final short story of the short story collection Oceanic by Gregg Egan. Le Beau Tutu. There was an actual dog. Nice. Yeah, it's in fact the titular story of the Oceanic short story collection. There is a bunch of human condition that happens there. So if you are squeamish to the human condition in all its forms, then you may want to avoid that one or something. I don't know. A couple characters have fairly mild sex. It's nothing to worry about. There may be character death. It's not graphic. Religion is brought up. But I don't honestly remember the plot of the short story. Sorry, it's been a while. Next week, though, we are going to start our great journey in the form of reading through the Hyperion Cantos. Ooh, excuse me, by Dan Simmons, which is going to be quite an undertaking. It'll be the longest single book that I have done on stream. Technically it's 2 books, but I have an omnibus edition that has both of them together, and they are all one contiguous story. Direct sequels in all ways. Although the pacing there's a dramatic shift in pacing. If you are wondering who Dan Simmons is, and you're wondering, if you're a sci-fi fan and you're wondering who Dan Simmons is, and you're wondering how he stacks up in terms of what he's written, if you have read anything by Peter F. Hamilton, and enjoyed it, you have Dan Simmons to thank. Because basically every good idea that Peter F. Hamilton ever had, particularly in the last decade or two of his writing career, has come almost directly, beat for beat, from the Hyperion Cantos, as well as Endymion, the follow-up to the Hyperion Cantos. I'm not saying that Peter F. Hamilton is a no-talent copycat hack, but you could derive that from that information. Hamilton's fine. He likes to depict a lot more sex in his works, for better or for worse. He likes to be kind of edgy, for better or for worse. And he definitely read the Hyperion Cantos as well as Endymion and was like, I want to do that, and proceeded to do that. He's not bad. He has some good ideas. I would not say he's as good at writing space opera as Dan Simmons, because Dan Simmons has a certain literary bent to what he's generally doing. A classical bent, which gives this particular dramatic flair that is kind of hard to replicate unless you have been classically trained in the way that he was. And I wouldn't say that either of them are quite as good as Ian M. Banks, pound for pound. But the Hyperion Cantos are extremely good and extremely worth reading, or in the case of the audience, listening to. I know I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to have to do a lot of different voices, and I'm going to have to keep a lot of different voices straight in my head. So this could get dicey, but that is for next week's frag to worry about, not this week's. Geez, these credits keep on going. At least they are giving credit to absolutely everyone. I kind of wish they kept playing the entire soundtrack, because the entire soundtrack is, geez, I don't know how many. Oh, don't pause. It's like it's not a 20-track soundtrack. It's not super long. It's like 10, maybe 15 tracks. So pretty good. There is actually supposed to be a Japanese dub for this game, but it's not going to be out until, I believe, March, is my understanding. Daisuke Uman and Duke Fleed. I did not catch the name of the guy. Jihad al something. I'm not making that up. His name was Jihad something. I don't think it was Jihad Bushnak. It was an owl name. But yeah, that Kalb Jayid for the dog, definitely nailing the dog, I guess, for the one line the dog has. So yeah. I'm gonna fast forward this. Life's too short. Yeah, there we go. Of course it's done. I couldn't help but notice that they had a. Oh wow, they did actually have relatively constant communication with Dynamic Pro. Nice. I'm gonna go back and bully the last gauntlet inside the big saucer, and then we will call it at that point and get whatever upgrades we have to get in the meantime. Harlan Shomarat. That's an interesting name. Homarat? I don't know how that's pronounced. There's only one green Earth. Take care of it. Now, I'm sure there's somebody out there who's like, oh, ecology, that's woke. Well, get bent, for starters. Preferably into a pretzel shape.
If they thought that I would leave a mere captain
Oh, no.
to reap all the glory, they don't know me at all. That honor shall be mine alone.
What happened, Blackie? Did Captain Gorman fail?
Yes, he was beaten to a pulp.
So, even the Royal Guard is no match for the Prince of Space.
General Gandalf, I swear to you that Daisuke will be defeated by me and me alone.
I advise you, Blackie.
I swear it to you.
Swear it to our master. He's waiting for an explanation.
Transmit the signal. Yes, King Vega.
What is thy bidding, my master?
The armies of Vega fear nothing and nobody. To achieve our goal, and conquer the entire solar system, we must first take planet Earth. Until we have defeated Prince Duke and Grendizer, all your efforts will be in vain. Use the full power of our armies and crush them into the dust. Otherwise, I'll come and take care of them myself.
A few days later, at the Mecha family ranch.
Wow, is there actually like an entire second half of the game? Like, now you have to do it all backwards and upside down, like in Symphony of the Night.
We've beaten back these monsters, at least for a while. But as long as I live, King Vega's minions won't rest. I know it. In my heart. Our planet is still threatened. I don't care. I'll defend the planet that gave me shelter. Forever.
Alright. For now, Earth is safe, but the Vega may have left units, chests, or structures behind. To keep playing, travel to the regions through the map tab in the pause menu. Good luck! Oh, can I just travel directly now? That'd be cool. Let's go to the lab real quick. Oh. Nope. It lied to me.
On the radio, they say that Grendizer has given the toughest Vega a real beating. We can finally go out! Yippee!
Victory means a banquet! I'm going to cook for the whole lot of us, but I'll have to save some for Mom. If I forget, she might get mad.
Give me a hug, old buddy. You scared the daylights out of me. But as you can see, together, we're stronger than those blasted Vega. Come on, let's celebrate in style, shall we?
Just gonna interrogate all these characters here.
You look tired, Daisuke. Come on, wake up there. We need a good drink to celebrate our victory.
That's strange, Daisuke. As soon as a saucer appears, you decide to go for a walk. From now on, I'm gonna keep an eye on you.
So we're gonna go snag an upgrade or two real quick. And we're gonna bully the gauntlet. Then, I'm pretty sure we'll switch to the monochrome, because it's cool.
The Professor and I have studied all your battles with the utmost care, Daisuke. If the Vega come back, we'll be prepared for any eventuality.
Alrighty, so we can get that flat out. We cannot get that. Arg. I have to figure out where to get Vegatron crystals. Random drops, I presume.
Our radars have calmed down, so the boss has invited us to celebrate at this ranch. I hear he's a part owner? Clearly, your father is a busy man, Daisuke.
The distress signals from my radio got drowned out by all kinds of thanks. Grendizer has thousands of fans all over the world now.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you again, Daisuke. If you hadn't come back, Earth would have lost all meaning for me. Whatever happens, I want you to know how much I love you.
I love you too.
Aww. Alright, so we gotta go to the shore.
Shoot it! Geyser, go!
see if the Vega have recovered from their infighting.
Just farming up some Space Thunder energy, which is better than regular thunder by virtue of being from space.
Defeating the Royal Guard is one thing, Prince Duke, but liberating Earth is another.
Don't let Grendizer interfere with our plans. Take it down!
Okay.
Screw crusher punch! Anti-gravity storm! Anti-gravity storm! Anti-gravity storm!
You're our elite forces. Show yourselves worthy of Vega.
I should have saved this for the last wave, but I'm going to delete him here.
Anti-gravity storm!
Forgot I even had that emergency ringtone. Glad I picked up. Gonna have to make this fairly quick.
Anti-gravity storm! Anti-gravity storm! Anti-gravity storm! Geyser punch! Crusher punch! Anti-gravity storm! Hand beam! Hand beam!
Excellent, Daisuke. The shore region is liberated.
But other regions may yet suffer from Gandalf and Lady Gandalf's plans. Not to mention their future schemes. We must never let our guard down. Earth is counting on us.
Alrighty.
This royal guard's...
Get enough to grab that? I did. Oh, and we almost have enough. We are just 3 shy. I know where I can go to farm these.
The Earth owes you so much, Grendizer.
And in so doing... Pretty sure I know where I can farm these. Pretty sure. I don't want to go there. I do want to go here, though. Yeah, I'll go with that. Goofy color scheme. This has a bunch.
My dear do not think of me. I shall fight as I can overcome these salt.
We've done this
Fearing
before.
that the despicable forces of Vega would
This is a
seize
bunch of the,
Grendizer and its power,
flying enemies.
Duke Fleed, royal heir of planet Fleed, ran from his home. Lost in the infinity of space, the young man is looking for shelter on another planet, where selfish hands would not find his mighty machine. Grendizer.
So, fighting bosses actually seems to be fairly
Space's telemetry
straightforward.
is all over the place. What's happening? Curses! Saucer Beast is on my trail.
I don't think you get anything from refighting the boss here. You should get enemy drops.
Shoulder boomerang! Shoulder boomerang! Anti-gravity storm! Anti-gravity storm! Anti-gravity storm! Screw crusher punch!
Okay.
Double heart bandit! Screw crusher punch! Geyser punch!
Stop targeting it. Thank you.
Geyser punch! Screw crusher punch! It seems I have no choice now. The Vega cannot be allowed to control Grendizer. I must face this beast.
Shoulder boomerang! Shoulder boomerang! Hand beam!
I need to dodge its rays.
Shoulder!
It's coming back, with its talons out.
Shoulder boomerang!
If there's only one of them, I might stand a chance. No way. I'm not letting you warn your cronies. Let's stay out of its way.
Shoulder boomerang! Shoulder boomerang! Shoulder boomerang! Hand beam! Shoulder boomerang!
How'd that hit me?
Hand beam! Shoulder boomerang! Hand beam!
Quickly, I must finish it off before it calls for reinforcements.
Hand beam! Shoulder boomerang! Screw crusher punch!
I will not fail. Not here, not now.
There we go.
Onwards, Grendizer.
Hand beam!
You flew your last flight. You cursed machine.
Screw crusher punch!
This is like an interregnum mission. We have beaten the game successfully. We have beaten the game now. The credits are long and filled with names. Also names for the dog used for the dog bark, which is nice.
The professor and I have studied all...
Okay, did I get any of the resource I needed? I got 0. Okay. So maybe those come from the regular shielders? The big shielders? Jeez, I don't know where those show up. Not off the top of my head. But yeah, so we have just about 100% completion. I'm gonna double check the achievement list for giggles. Where's the achievement list? GoogleGames.com, tell me what I need to know. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Under my progress, maybe? What am I missing? Apparently I never took down the Domo Domo Saucer Beast, somehow. It's claiming I did not collect 250 resources. That's nonsense. Apparently I didn't beat Dam Dam, whatever that is. I'm guessing there is one last secret achievement. I'm guessing that's in the very beginning of the game. After the first level, there's a boss, and it is possible that I did not properly kill that, and they want you to properly kill that. I mean, from this alone, I've probably collected 250 resources. So some of the achievements don't work. That's fine. That could be a good old games GOG issue, but I have it through GOG and not through Steam. What was one that had shield enemies? The airport, maybe? Airport might have. The shore probably does. I can check. I'll check the shore first. The ending's pretty abrupt for what it's worth.
Shoot it!
The ending is basically Gorman shows up to fight him. And if you get bullied, Gorman/Janice, sorry, Blackie, the guy who's always like, I will defeat Grendizer, he will shoot Gorman in the back, and take away one of his health bars. One of those were shielders. These are shielders. I think these are the ones I need to get. Or you can just beat him without needing help.
True punch! Geyser punch! Geyser punch! Geyser punch! Shoulder boomerang!
Anything. Some more over here. I don't need much. I need like 2 or 3.
True punch! Hand me! Shoulder boomerang!
It's Vegatron armor. That doesn't help at all.
Shoulder boomerang! Geyser punch!
To remember that they will do stupid things like counter me out of absolutely nowhere. Any roving band of enemies, and I'm not seeing them. There's some.
True punch! Geyser punch!
Got no resources out of that.
True punch! Geyser punch!
We did the space dish. Stop running away. It's that.
Space thunder!
Any resources? No.
Geyser punch!
this royal guard's...
Okay, yeah, we only need 2. So I might just have to kill enemies till I get extremely lucky.
The Earth owes you so...
Yes, yes, you do owe me so much. You're absolutely correct.
Shoot it. Geyser, go.
I kind of wish it would refresh the missions and whatnot on the maps when you beat it. But then keeping track of what you've actually collected would probably be somewhat difficult. So maybe not. Any enemies within visual range? Negative.
Geyser punch. Through punch. Double Harken.
Any drops. This one somewhere.
Screw crusher punch.
Can he use specials on them?
Screw crusher punch.
I find it a little upsetting that using specials is actually giving you more resources. And I didn't notice before, so... Okay. Let me see if there's any shielders here. I can go back to the, I think it's shoreline.
Screw crusher punch. Screw crusher punch. Hand beam. Hand beam. Geyser punch.
Well, it didn't do anything to them, so... That's good, bad, I guess. Let's go to the radio tower.
Screw punch. Hand beam.
Hey, just one more.
Screw punch.
One more, and we're done.
Screw punch.
These were drillers, so I'll keep my eyes peeled for them if I can. I don't know how to jump. It's not easy.
Through punch.
Parkour is hard. I love that those count, those rocks count as enemies for purposes of my health regen on double Harden attack. It's beautiful.
Through punch.
Grendizer, you help Earth?
One of these places that had, it might have been the airport, had a bunch of the troopers. Let's wrap this.
Shoot it. Geyser, go.
Koji, are you alright?
Everything's fine, but the same can't be said of the airport. This airshow was supposed to reassure Earth, and Blackie turned it against us.
Earth's not through yet, my friend.
Okay, those glowing dudes provide liquid Vegatron. We do not need liquid Vegatron, we need Vega crystals. Regular Vegatron would be not go in this either, but for purposes of what we need to level up, not so much. Ah, there we go, I can see one dancing right there. I can see dancing over it. As well as some flyers.
Double Harken. Screw Crusher punch. Anti-gravity storm. Shoulder boomerang. Anti-gravity storm. Shoulder boomerang. Geyser punch. Shoulder boomerang. Screw punch. Geyser punch. Screw Crusher punch. Screw Crusher punch. Screw Crusher punch. Screw punch. Hand beam. Anti-gravity storm. Screw Crusher punch.
Oh, that worked. Nothing blocks that. I love that you can get like bunny hop momentum a la Half-Life.
punch! Shoulder boomerang! Hand beam! Through punch! Hand beam! Shoulder boomerang! Geyser punch!
There you are, Mr. Robot, sir.
Shoot it! Geyser go! Double Harken! Crusher punch! Hand beam! Geyser punch! Anti-gravity storm! Double Harken! Hand beam! Geyser punch!
Hey, there we go. Glorious. Persistence.
Geyser punch! Through Crusher punch!
Yes. No, I cannot.
Shoulder boomerang! Geyser punch! Shoulder boomerang! Shoulder boomerang!
Excuse me.
This Royal Guard's no joke. If Vega's forces have crack troops, we should have our own version, don't you think?
Alright, so that is that. Hence the kaplunk noise of the GOG achievement. Bing. That's not all the achievements. I'm still missing a secret one, whatever that is. I'm guessing it's the first boss of the game that you can't go back to for some reason. Unless you can. Let me check
The Earth
lab
owes you
here.
so much.
Nothing there.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you again, Daisuke. If you hadn't come back, Earth would have lost all meaning for me. Whatever happens, I want you to know how much I love you.
I love you too.
So, casual reminder, they're not actually related by blood, but, like, Uman was, the older gen was, Genzo. There we go. Genzo was he was lonesome, and, so an alien drops in from space. Which, you know, you adopt them. That's what you do. It's the humanitarian thing to do. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Alrighty. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. Let me actually get back to the ranch here. So I'd have to start a new game and do the first level from scratch, and I could do that at a later date. Maybe I'll save that for next week. But at any rate, that'll do it for this week. I gotta go. Stay safe, stay sane, and be decent to each other. That's what Grendizer would want of you. Alrighty. Peace out. See y'all later. I might be doing some Gundam versus streaming this evening. We'll see how things go. I have to rescue someone real quick, and then we'll go from there. Okie dokie. See you all later. Bye-bye.